Hey there guys and gals, this is Rocket Crazy 117 again. Another action figure review. Today we've got a Halo 4 Storm Grunt, or Grunt and Storm, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. Let me show you the package first. Get it? Package. Here's the package. Standard package for, just one single figure. Gives a little description, in English mainly, and then, 3 other languages, about what the Ungoi or Grunt, race does and whatnot. And how they're a part of the Covenant. And, as you can see right here, it's got 18 movable parts. That means, movable parts on the figure. Yeah, 18 points of articulation, that's the wording I was looking for. And here's the back with the rest of the characters that are in the Series 1 of the Halo 4 McFarlane toys. You got Master Chief, you got the Elite Zealot, you got the Grunt Storm, and the Spartan Warrior. And coming soon, which is this month, there is Cortana, a Spartan Soldier, a Promethean Crawler, and Promethean Watcher. Oh, amazing, I know. I can't wait for the Crawler to come out. I want to get that thing so bad. Anyway, that was the package. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I haven't been posting out as many videos and whatnot is because I've been pretty busy with my senior benchmark stuff, and plus I just went up to Michigan for the weekend, so a little hectic. But here is the figure. Let me wait for it to, there we go. Pretty cool looking figure. Very detailed, as McFarlane always is. Though, and like many of other people have said, he looks like a turtle. Really, he does. You take this helmet off, boom, he looks like a turtle. Not kidding you. Look at that. Ugly looking head. But here's the back. Very good detail. I like the, new tank style. It's kind of cool looking. Don't really like the whole facial thing though. But yes, he does have a removable helmet. Orange for a grunt miner, which he is. But what I really do like is the, attention to detail on this figure, especially like with the scaly arms and, kind of like ankle slash foot. Very nice looking. I like it, he's supposed to look scary, he's menacing, even though he's a grunt, he'll run away from you if you try to, well, if you've killed his elite buddy, he'll run away from you, but, very cool figure. Like I said, a lot of, attention to detail, good dry brushing, making everything look a little worn. And let me show you the weapon that he came with, which is plasma pistol. Basically, almost looks like the Halo Reach plasma pistol. Not really anything different except for maybe the blue little detail lines right there in the center. I always thought it's the plasma battery, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, just the little blue little lines is all that's really different. Other figures can hold it well, but this guy for some reason cannot. You try putting it in his hand, and it just does. I mean, he'll hold it. It just doesn't look right when he's holding it. I mean, look at that. Does that look right to you? That doesn't look right to me. He's got to like hold his hand out like sideways in order to look like he's going to shoot at you. That's I think that's a little poor constructing on McFarlane's thing. And then another thing is trying to get the plasma pistol out of his hand, because then you bend the plasma pistol a little bit, and that's not a good thing. Now the helmet does stay on very well. I like it. Damn, I put it on right there. We go. Does stay on very well. Easy to remove. You know, very good. I like it. The only thing is, I wish they, did a little bit more detail on the head. It just kind of looks plain and boring and bland. I mean, maybe that's what that's supposed to look like, but I don't know. I think I would have preferred a little bit more detail. And maybe this is just a defect with my figure. Oh, well, wait, let me show you the thing I found with the helmet. It's kind of funny. If you put it on backwards, it almost looks like he's wearing a bike helmet. Like, he's riding a bike. But I don't know. I thought it was a little funny, if you put it on backwards. But you really can't. You could just, like, lay it on top of his head. But still. Now to get to, like, the movement, and one of the parts that I really do not like is the arms rotating at, like, the bicep. Especially with, I don't know, maybe it's just a defect with my figure on the right. Like, I mean, look how loose that is. You just spin that around, and look how loose this one is. I actually have to, like, try to move it in order to move it. This one will just fall right down. See, it's wiggling. That's just poor construction. But, oh well, what are you gonna do? There was 2 grunts there at the local Toys R Us that I picked them up at in Michigan, and I was like, well, might as well. He looked like he was more, he painted a little better. Anyway, but very good movement. Other than that, his legs are very articulated, so you can, like, make him pretend like he's walking, and he can stand up on his own. He can. I mean, I don't know if I can really do it right here, but no, my hand's a little not too flat. So, but he can stand up very well. Other than my poor bicep joint, the movement is very good. The only thing that I don't like is I wish they had the wrists a little more movable, because they there is no joint to move the wrist anyway. The only one that's close to it is moving the bicep back and forth. So, I mean, making the wrist a little movable, and even maybe giving the finger some articulation so that way he could grip the gun a little bit better would have been very good. I mean, it looks good this way, but I would have preferred that. But there is no, like, toe joint or anything like that, no wrist joints. There is a knee joint, swivels right there, and bends. There is a hip joint right here. It's like on one of those ball joints that can move up and down. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a cold. But it's going like that, and he's got a shoulder joint, which is 2 joints right up here, one that rotates, one that moves back and forth. Got the bicep joint, of course, and then you've got just the elbow joint, which I think it has 3 notches. Nope, 4. One to go like that, one to go like that, one to go straight up like that. Neck movement, it's pretty decent for a grunt. I've never owned any of the Halo Reach grunts, but the only other grunt that I've ever owned is from the Halo 2 Joyride series, so I don't really know, like, how McFarlane does on grunts. But to me, this is a good grunt. I mean, his neck movement, there's a head joint right here that doesn't move along with the neck that you can get some movement out of. See right here, there's like a little, I don't know if you can see it that well, right along in here. There's a little crevice that you can see that he can move his head a little bit. But the neck joints, it just moves from side to side. It's not really, that big a movement. Can't really go up and down that much. Go about maybe a couple centimeters, and that's about it. But Very good figure. Like I said, 18 points of articulation, which I think is very good for a smaller figure like this. Now, when I had counted it before, I had only counted 17 points of articulation. So I don't know if there's like a hidden one that I don't know about, or I just didn't count one right, but I checked over it like 2 or 3 times. So, but oh yeah, I found another little thing that looks kind of cool when you position them in the right way, like this. I don't know, it makes him look like a English gent. He's like, oh, the tea is ready, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It just looks a little funny. But helmet can, go on very good. Plasma pistol, not so much. Tested it out with the other Spartan figures. They can hold it very well, depending if you haven't stretched out their hands too much, depending on the weapon. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure, I gotta say. I like it. Good for any Halo collector. Very nice. Give you one last rotation. Oh yeah, and he does have butt cheeks. There we go. And boom, back to the front. It does look like he has abs too, so that's kind of weird. But that's basically it for the Series 1 Grunt Storm action figure. I am gonna be trying to do a different YouTube channel, maybe in a month or two. Like I had said on my little bio thing that I have on YouTube. I said through the months of November and December I might stop doing this, but actually right now I think I'm mainly just going to use this one, the Rocket Crazy 117 page to do, or channel to do reviews of these guys and whatnot, of action figures. And then I'm going to create I think I'm going to create a new channel for gaming, because, and I hope, I had, told my parents to get me this for Christmas. I'm going to be getting one of the new Roxio Game Capture HD Pros. So I'm going to be posting up a lot of Halo stuff, maybe some Battlefield 3 stuff, and any other games I can get my hands on. So, I'm going to try to, get the same as many followers as I can on my other one, if not more. Trust me, I'd love to have more subscribers. But that, for right now, because I've been really busy with my benchmark, and I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to be able to get up in the next few weeks. More towards my birthday, which is November, and, Christmas in December. I think those are the only times maybe I'll be able to get videos in, and depending on if I get the Roxio, I'll try to, get as many videos in with that as I possibly can. But, I'll leave I'll try to make a link thingy on my page to where, if I do create that, new channel, where you guys can go. Hopefully I can. I don't know if I will be able to with all the stuff that I got going on right now. But, hey, you never know. So anyway, this has been Rocket Crazy 117 signing off. Comment, rate, subscribe, do what you gotta do, that sort of thing. So, see you guys.